Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your tarot reading. In today's reading, we're going to take a look at your energy, what you're dealing with, what's coming towards you, and then what to expect in love as well. Plus, I'll channel messages for each zodiac sign, Aries through Pisces. If you have somebody on your mind, I will get a message for you and a bonus yes, no at the end. So make sure to say happy birthday still to Libra if you want to win a personal reading. Here's some very spiritual energy showing up for you. All right. So some of you are having a tough time right now, or feeling like just things are heavier, or you're having a hard time. Doesn't matter what part of your life, right? Or having even, overthinking or not sleeping, or just feel like you're struggling a little bit. Maybe you're dreaming too much, and you're not getting fully rested. It just seems like you are experiencing some sort of spiritual upgrade, right? So just keep that in mind, that that's an energy that's coming through. Pay attention to your dreams. You might be getting answers in your dreams. I am feeling restricted. So some of you, that's the energy, feeling restricted. Doesn't necessarily mean that life's so hard for you right now, but you just might be feeling like, even if it's an emotional thing, or just feeling like you don't know how to get something to move, or you can't figure out a solution to something so simple in your life. It could be anything like that. It just feels like, why is this harder than it has to be energy? Realize that there is some lesson in this, and that there is just a lot of adjustment. It seems like things are changing right now. Kind of go with the flow with this energy. There's this Marsy energy that says, pick your battles, know when to fold them, and know when to roll with them. You know what I mean? Know when to go. All right, so let's see you and see what are you up against, what's going on, and what's coming towards you. You have a Pisces energy, you have a Sagittarius energy, and you have Aquarius and Capricorn energy around you. All right. So I do feel like it really is about having faith right now, and looking at the bigger picture, and happiness, and trying to find the joy and the love and the good luck that is around you, even in these energies. All right. There's always something good that we can focus on when times seem like they're stressing us out a little bit. All right. And let's see. All right. The Devil in Reverse here. I love this. I love this new deck. I love these cards. I got to remember to show them to you. All right. I usually don't take reversals. I take them into consideration as the obstacle, but the opportunity is to heal and grow. So there definitely is an overall energy around you of the Devil energy, and it's learning to let go and to trust and have faith is what I'm getting for you. There could be a pattern, a behavior, a situation, something that you're doing that you know isn't healthy for you. And it could simply just be you're going to bed too late at night, or you just have to shift something toxic that you're eating or drinking or smoking or whatever, right? It doesn't matter. But it does seem as though you are going through the release of this. And so it feels like a natural process. It might feel like you're restricted, or you feel like you're struggling, like, come on, but the thing is that your path is, unfolding for you. So there is something that Spirit is saying, I'm helping you here, and I'm going to get you to let go. I am going to get you. Strong Capricorn energy. It might be hard. It might feel hard for you. And then it might be wearing on you, might be making you feel tired, exhausted. It could be bringing up energies of insecurities and things like that. We do see you, the Moon card, in reverse. All right. So again, it's just a challenge right now. Your emotions could be all over the place. You might not be seeing what's really happening. All right. And this could be where these fears and doubts with the Devil card is saying, come on, you've been down this path before, Cancer. You've been around these cycles before. This is a moment. This is a feeling. You may be feeling like, God, it should be happening right now. If I get this energy of, I'm already over something, I should be working towards something bigger and better. I should be done with this situation. There should be something new happening, but why am I still, grappling with these changing circumstances? And what I'm getting is, there's two things here, maybe more. Nothing has changed. All right, so feel into that. Nothing has changed. You may think it has. You may be let in external circumstances, seeing things for, how you feel. It might look a certain way. The moon card can be an illusion, right? And our fears create in some sort of illusion, and then we're letting our emotions go run wild. I'm getting nothing has changed. You are changing. Your energy is changing. Right. So whether you're feeling this energy of, my feelings are changing for something, I'm letting go of something, I'm not even sure I want something anymore, or I'm changing. I'm exhausted. I'm full of anxiety. I feel like I'm full of fear. I don't think something's going to happen. So my change in emotions are creating some sort of idea that there's something horrible happening in front of me, and that is not the case. Nothing is changing. So it's about grounding yourself. And I'm seeing release. It's like really just the more you get frustrated and stressed right now, the more you release and have faith. So you could be up against a King of Swords in reverse. A King of Swords. So it seems like an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or somebody, an air sign, and I say the Zodiac's for you, but this could be somebody that's being a little bit detached, emotionally unavailable. You could be dealing with that, and it's driving you crazy. It's like, and maybe some of you are starting to detach and let go of a situation. It's like you felt your truth a long time ago, but it's hard for you to let go of something. And the King of Swords is telling me that this week you may be finally finding some sort of clarity. This is you being logical, objective about a situation. How can I look at my circumstance from logic and look at facts this week? And that's again what I'm getting for you, Cancer, is you may not be looking at all the facts. All right. You may be seeing the facts through a lens of disappointment, of your own personal opinion, of your feelings, right? And I feel like this energy of it's not what you think. It's not. You've got to ground yourself here, and the feeling of restriction and is bringing up these emotions. And the King of Swords could be somebody that seems like they're detached from you. They seem like they're not communicating with you. They seem like they're not focused on you, all right? Or there's no communication with somebody. And there could be other things going on. We will take a look at what to expect in love. This could actually, in this reading, be anybody in your life, all right? But we'll look at love and we'll look at each zodiac sign. You do have this miscommunication type of energy or a lack of communication. And we've got the Five of Cups showing up here. It's time, you've got this energy of you're focused too much, and there's a knowing inside that that this is just something coming up, a fear of abandonment. You have this fear that you're losing something, and you're grieving a situation, and you're already grieving a loss before it even happens. So let that land for a second. You don't really know exactly what's going on with this energy that's showing up. You're assuming right now, and you're making these assumptions based on, these emotions and what you're seeing in your 3D reality. When it could be that, that you're ready to face some sort of truth, but it also, I'm getting nothing has changed. It's still the same way that it was before. All right, which means that you still have the opportunity here to see something evolve, see something change into something else. But the Five of Cups is saying you've got to walk away and abandon, let go, release these fears that might be based off of a situation that happened in the past. You could be thinking about something that you did in the past, and it's just holding you back from moving forward. We have the Empress, all right? So we are seeing this energy here of you needing to step into your power this week. The Empress card, I see people around you this week. I see an energy here of trusting in the universe. The Empress card is bringing in abundance for you, is bringing in a new relationship, is bringing in also a time for you to self-care and put yourself together and focus on you right now. All right, the Empress card is an energy of trust. You got to trust the seeds were planted and just keep nurturing your health, nurturing yourself, nurturing your manifestations. Know that something is manifesting for you here, and that the more you focus on the loss of something, the more you're not seeing that things are actually growing for you. So focus on nurturing yourself, caring for yourself right now. And this is very strong spiritual energy to help you know your worth. This is you growing into knowing your value. I mean, this week, it's like this spiritual growth of yours is all for you to realize your worth in a situation, to see clearly your truth around situations. And we do see something manifesting for you this week as well. And we'll take a look. All right. I see the 10 of Pentacles here showing up for you. So we are seeing based on a relationship. This reading here has a lot to do with money, work, your responsibilities. And the 10 of Pentacles is commitments. You know, you're wanting solid commitment. You're looking for security. You're looking for the long term. You're ready to manifest growth into your life, right, is what I'm seeing. And remember the bigger picture. So I am getting, Cancer, for you, the release in the toxic stories or energies around a situation right now is not good for your health right now. The Empress card is showing you that abundance is your birthright, right? Something is coming in for you. But it's also asking you, where do you feel restricted in a relationship? And it is saying, do you need to walk away from something with the 5 of Cups for your own health? All right, so, and look at the bigger picture. Maybe walking away from a situation temporarily will bring some sort of epiphany to you, some sort of healing to you, and it'll help the relationship or the situation evolve. And that's what I'm getting here. It's growing, it's nurturing. But in order to nurture what's going on right now, it may be you focusing on your health in you and your well-being, and then let time and space do the work. All right. So let's see what else I get for you, and then we'll go in what to expect for love. Hello, everybody. All right. Tenderness, care, gentleness, and nourishment. All right. So really, Cancer, you gotta take care of yourself right now. You gotta love on yourself so friggin' much right now, and understand that you may be taking some hits right now and struggling emotionally, and doing this stuff that's coming up for you over a situation. And it's, for me, I'm just picking up a very spiritual energy for you. It's time for, it's like the universe spirit is saying, I want you to love yourself. I want you to focus on you, and I want you to realize that you're worth it. And so you're feeling this energy so that you have to take care of yourself. You have to put the focus back on yourself. And know that a situation is still working in your favor. The Empress card is saying you've already done all you can right now. All right. So focus on you, and things are manifesting for you. All right. So let's take a look at what to expect in love. All right. So we'll dive a little deeper for those of you. What to expect in love this week. What to expect. All right. The 9 of Cups. Let's see. The Tower card in reverse is the energy. So some of you are disappointed, not happy, or feeling unfulfilled when it comes to love. It feels like, you know, again, the Tower card is telling me that something hasn't changed just yet. Somebody's either avoiding change, whether that's you or another person, or they're going through something and they're still hanging on to something that they need to let go of. All right, so this is the energy, the Tower in reverse, right? And so it tells me, though, that it's inevitable. Something has to change. Something is going to end. Somebody's going to have an epiphany, an awakening, you know, and it brings about a clearing. So then you're going through this change in love. And when you watch a Tower moment happen, or you're in the middle of a Tower moment with somebody in love, it seems like something takes forever, and you want the solution so fast. You want something to happen so fast because you want to feel safe again. Tower moments don't feel safe. They're very uncomfortable, but they're here to, anytime we're uncomfortable, it forces us to change what we need to change. And I'm getting, Cancer, maybe the last relationship you were in, it ended somewhere because you were not being treated fairly, and you were not feeling as loved and valued as you wanted to be. So Spirit is saying to you right now, before I let you get into this next relationship, I'm going to make sure you know what you deserve and what you should get from a relationship, and you don't want to repeat the same pattern. So you have to learn self-love, the 9 of Cups. You've got to know your value before I let you get into this relationship. And the Tower card can bring about these moments where we clear away all the unnecessary bullshit in our life, and we open up to build a new foundation with somebody new. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, Cancer, that it's not that you can't have your person or your person's not coming towards you. Is Spirit is saying you're not ready, because I want you to be loved, and I want you to have that best damn relationship that you're trying to manifest in, and you're going to get it, but you've got to know you deserve it. All right. So the Tower card is showing up for you in this energy. And so there could be somebody that you're dealing with that's holding back, or it feels like things are stuck and things are not moving. Remember, the Tower card says it's inevitable. Something is going to change. All right. And we have the 9 of Cups here. So we see the Ace of Swords showing up for you. Maybe some of you just are waiting for that communication. All right. You're waiting for that doorway to open. The Ace of Swords says stay positive. All right. Stay positive. Focus on your truth. Focus on the facts. Focus on clarity. All right. Don't get caught up in your emotions. The Ace of Swords shows a breakthrough in communication when it comes to love this week. So for many of you, this is a manifestation with that Empress card of finally a breakthrough. It's like, whether that's a text, whether that's talking, whether that's, and it's all movement. It's all movement. We have to value those moments. All right. Maybe I didn't get that 2-hour conversation and I didn't go on a date or get invited, but we talked. And so look at that as a win. All right. So we do see that there's a chance here to find some sort of peace or communication, or finally just meet. This is an energy of a fresh start, finally talking to somebody this week. We see the King of Swords is showing up for you again. So again, you're getting the King of Swords twice in your reading. So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini is showing up for you. We got Aries, Scorpio energy, a lot of air energy. But I will tell you that this is somebody who's in your life that you're connected to, who takes things seriously, and they are not going to make a decision based off of your emotions. So if you're all over the place and you're kicking and screaming, or your emotions, being very emotional with communication, this person is showing up in an energy where this to me is like a military. It's like the judge. It's like, no, let's think logically. Let's look at the facts. Let's look at the bigger picture. Let's talk clear. Let's keep our emotions out of it. And let's see what's really happening here. So this energy of the King of Swords brings truth for you. So getting some sort of truth through communication this week with your person, being able to see the truth about their feelings. All right. So I do see somebody opening up here. All right. But it's about facts. This week is about seeing the truth, seeing the facts. All right. So communication could be a new relationship coming towards you as well, with the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords. You also have the King of Wands showing up for you. So I'm seeing a couple options here. I'm seeing new people show up for you, a fire and an air sign. You may have to make a choice. Maybe this week you have the epiphany. Maybe you're like, the King of Swords seems like they've got their, they're pretty clear, they're pretty honest and pretty straightforward. And I got a King of Wands though, who's, moves, they both move quick. They're both kings. All right. But you might have somebody that seems a little bit more passionate, a little bit more fun, energetic, right? It just could be, you have to make a choice. This could also be too, the King of Wands is saying this is controlled emotions. This is being calm. This is knowing how to be confident. This is being connecting with somebody. You can voice your passions. You can voice your emotions with logic. You can stay grounded. And together, it seems like there's a breakthrough, maybe even an apology with this Ace of Swords between you and another person. But I am getting ground in your emotions. Look at things objectively. Look at the bigger picture, focus on the facts, and not letting your emotions or your personal opinions get in the way of the facts. All right. Staying true to what's really going on and keeping things simple this week, not making things too difficult. All right. Our emotions tend to want to make things difficult. So I feel like some of you, the Hierophant, a very spiritual lesson this week, a very spiritual energy for you. And I've got the Nine of Cups where you're feeling disappointment. It feels like the Nine of Cups is saying you will be very satisfied and very grateful with the outcome this week when it comes to love. Now, time is fluid too, guys. So if this is, remember, I say week for you guys with the videos. It's whenever this video gets to you. But it's also, don't focus on time in your life. You focus on the time. You're focusing on the lack. You're focusing on the distance between you and your person, and you're going to create more. Let's look at Aries through Pisces and get a message for you and the person on your mind. All right, with this one, I'm going to just channel a message. This is for somebody that you definitely have on your mind. Meditate on the sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. All right, but make sure to just choose one or two so you don't confuse yourself with the messages that come through. And if it's not yours today, don't take it. Don't take the message. All right. Aries through Pisces. Let's see what Spirit wants me to say about each zodiac sign. You've had the butterflies since Gemini. Aries. Aries is trying to ignore the pain. Aries is trying to ignore the situation. All right, they might be acting superficial. They might be acting like they don't care. They might be seeming like they're just distant. All right, and just remember though, they're just trying to ignore what's really happening. They may regret something. They may have, they may have missed their opportunity with you, or they may have screwed up, and they just don't want to face, they don't want to deal with the root. They don't want to deal with it just yet. But again, remember that Tower moment that came in for the Aries and Scorpio as well too. So keep in mind, the Tower was in reverse. Your person can only avoid change for so long. They will have an epiphany or a wake-up call when it comes to, because we can only tuck our pain for so long. All right, so that's your Aries. Taurus, overstepping boundaries, right? So Taurus may feel, or, remember, I'm coming from their perspective, guys, all right? So you can take it either way. So don't take things personally. I'm saying it from their perspective, their messages to you, but it could be vice versa. All right, so Taurus, I am seeing overstepped boundaries. Taurus may feel like you just crossed the line about something, all right, or you're pushing too hard, or you're pressing too hard. And it's like you got to give me a break here. So when a Taurus feels pushed in a corner, they are going to get seriously stubborn. Now, that doesn't mean that things are over. It just says, hey, I need you to back up a bit, or I need you to honor my boundaries. So if I said I don't want to talk right now, I don't want to talk right now. I don't want to wake up to 20 million texts. All right. You got to give me the space I need. Now, there's also a sense too that if this is fairly new, that they're saying, I need to move at my pace right now. And you may be pushing at me too hard. I need to move at my pace. I'm not quite sure yet. But believe me, when your Taurus is ready to make their decision, they're going to come in head on, and you're going to know how they really feel about you. All right. That's what I'm getting for your Taurus. And I just want to say thank you really quick, David. Thank you so much. All right. Gemini. So someone is unhappy. You Gemini or you is unhappy with the situation the way it is. All right. Now, I get with this card, I'm looking in the mirror and I'm trying to see if it's me. Is it me? Is this really what I want? They're unhappy. They don't know if it's because of you or the situation, or if it's because they're just unhappy in life in general. Even if they have everything, you can have a friggin' $1 billion and still look in the mirror and say, this isn't making me happy. So it just feels like you're Gemini, or they feel like you're unhappy, right, is what I'm getting. So someone is definitely unhappy in this relationship, and it's going to show up in every encounter you have. So whether it's you or Gemini, you got to look in the mirror and see, why am I so unhappy? And why is this relationship worth it? Do I really want to be in this relationship or not? If this is you, Cancer, you might be clinging on to something and they feel like you're unhappy with them. Like, why do you want to be with me? Or vice versa. I'm unhappy. Why do you want to be with me? I need to figure out my shit. So I definitely see looking in the mirror, trying to look and see what's making them unhappy is happening with your Gemini. We have Cancer. It's for the higher good. So this energy, you've got to trust the magic. You've got to trust what's happening behind the scenes. You had this energy of seeing things the way you think they are. But this card is telling you the universe knows what you want. The universe is working in your favor. The universe is going to make things work out for you the way they are meant to work out for you. So right now, no matter what kind of situation you're in, release, surrender a little bit, release the grip a little bit, and trust that the universe, it might look negative to you, but the universe is going, this is the best thing that could happen. I'm trying to get you to what you want quicker. But for you, it might not seem comfortable. So you are getting to trust that whatever's happened with you and another Cancer is for the highest good. Leo, closure. Time to find closure with a Leo. All right. That card is what it is. All right. Whether it's, I need to find closure with something that I can't keep stewing over something. I can't keep bringing up the past. I can't keep, or I need to figure out what the hell they want. What is it? What do you want? What do you want, Leo? All right. Do you want me or not? I don't want to keep playing this 5D game. I don't want to keep playing this bullshit game. I don't want to keep guessing whether or not you're into me. All right. Find some sort of closure with your Leo and either move on or you both move on, right? And this could be a week where, because it's really weighing on you. And I'm worried about you right now, all right? The cross watchers, I'm sorry, all right? But I've got to focus on my Cancers here. And somewhere you're needing to find some sort of closure so that you can have some peace in your life. Now, doors close, new ones always open. And trust in the process, especially with your Leo. You may find out this week why something happened. Virgo, lessons are being taught, so enjoy the ride. You're learning lessons with the Virgo, and I learned a long time ago that, we can stop learning lessons whenever we choose to. I know that one has to sit for a minute because it's like we think things happen to us, but we always have a choice. We always have a choice. And so lessons are being taught here when it comes to your Virgo. You guys are going to help each other grow. All right. Anytime you're dealing with somebody that's constantly teaching you something or you're going through something, right? You grow each time, you learn something and you try to figure out a new tactic, right? Until you figure out whether it's worth your time or not. All right. So, and this could be very healthy lessons. So it doesn't have to be negative. It could be just we're learning healthy lessons from each other. We're learning each other. We're learning how to figure out how to roll with this game. Libra, some people never change, right? So you got a Libra here. How long has this been going on with you and your Libra? How long you been dealing with this? How many times are you going to keep battling about the same thing if you're in a relationship? If somebody has never picked up after themselves, you can't expect them to start today. They may try to for the first week or two in the honeymoon period, but people usually go back to their habits unless they make the change and want to make the change for themselves. But if you're demanding they change for you, it's only going to be a temporary change. So we are getting here with some of you with your Libra, it's about accepting them for who they are. They may never change. And if you are not willing to deal with that, you've got to make the decision of, I either can't accept this or I can. And if you choose to accept it, leave that person alone. Let them do their thing. You can't keep beating them up. You can, but we want to be healthy here. All right. So we have Scorpio. Inconsistencies with the Scorpio is driving you crazy. All right. It just seems like your Scorpio might be, in and out, or interested in you and then aloof, or, it's just too inconsistent for you. You need stability, you need security, and you want things to be, be stable. Now, it could be they feel like you're inconsistent. All right. So don't just kind of look at the two coins, sides to each coin, right? Different perspectives. There's just the word inconsistencies is coming through, which means that, 1 minute you say one thing and then the next minute you go back on what you say, or you're like, oh, we're just friends. And then 2 minutes later, it's like, are we going to be in a relationship? It's like these energies that are going back and forth, and the two of you, it feels like have to find some sort of common ground and figure out what the hell you're doing, because the inconsistencies is going to sink this ship. All right, Sagittarius, destined soul ties. All right, so you and Sag, beautiful energy here. North Node, you're destined to be together. It seems like they were on your path for a reason. And, so just trust and go with the flow. All right, you don't have to force it. You don't have to beat yourself up over it. Even if it's not happening for you right now, just let it go. Trust that we got some soul tie. They're here for you. You're there for them. You cross each other's paths. You cross each other's minds. You're gonna cross each other's path again. You're making change. You met each other for a real deep soul reason. All right, so they feel it. You feel it. Trust it. Let it go and go with the flow. That's kind of like the Temperance card. Capricorn, there are some regrets here with the Capricorn. All right, so it's about letting that go. All right, so your Capricorn may be feeling a little bit regretful about something that happened in the past, and they're wanting to heal things, or they're beating themselves up over something, or you are. All right, so either way, it's like a Five of Cupsy energy. Can we stop beating ourselves up over this and move forward? But maybe there are just too many regrets, and both of you just can't seem to get past it right now. All right, so it can show that we're stuck in this grieving process and a little bit of space and time to heal. Aquarius, the feelings are mutual. The love is growing. All right, so just trust. Pinky swear. You got your pinkies. All right. And the feelings are mutual between you and, is this Aquarius? All right. So there's a tie there. There's an interest there. There's an attraction there. And, can we just see and play and enjoy the journey? All right. So the feelings are mutual. Now, remember, I'm getting a very lovey energy, but if you're angry with them, or you say something negative about your Aquarius is going, dude, I feel the same way. I feel the same way about you. So just remember, when we're pointing fingers, three are pointing back at us. All right. So it does seem like a beautiful relationship, a learning relationship with you and an Aquarius. Pisces, we have except for what it is. All right, it is what it is. You and your Pisces. All right, it may be all over the place. It may, sometimes it's high, sometimes it's low. You got to decide with these kind of relationships. Did it bring any value to your life? Did it teach you something? Or is it bringing value to your life right now? Is it worth it? Or are the highs so good that they're worth the lows? I mean, you've got to consider the case here. It's a case. It's going to manifest for you differently. All right. So it is acceptance, and whether or not it's a permanent relationship, that's going to be up to you. Or if you lost the Pisces and then moved on, you just got to kind of look at what you've gained from it and move on. All right. Some relationships are meant to be temporary. So let's see your yes, no question. And then I am going to do one. I missed a super chat yesterday for Vanessa. And so at the very end, Vanessa, I'm going to do your super chat from yesterday's super chat. She is a Cancer, so I thought it would be great. I'll do it today. All right. So hold on. I don't know why I said hold on. Meditate on your question, guys. I will give you a yes, no, or maybe, but I'll also give you a bonus message that wants to come through. All right. You've got a no right now. You got the Hermit card, all right? The Hermit card is saying you've got to keep focusing on the high road. Stay on your path. Keep moving forward. Self-reflect, and maybe this is a time for you to pull your energy back and really kind of focus on what it is that you really see, what it is you really believe, all right? You have a lot of knowledge and experience. You've been down a long road. And if your emotions are getting the best of you, it's time for you to kind of do some self-reflection here on what your truth really is. All right, so the Hermit card is showing there's still a light here. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. You're on the path, all right? You're still moving forward, but this is a period of reflection, time to self-reflect. All right, so let's see. Again, David, thank you so much for the super sticker. And this is for It's Vanessa. Yesterday's super chats, for some reason, some of the super chats didn't come through on PayPal. So I have to, she wanted this one. So let's see. She's a Cancer, and she wants to know if her Scorpio sees a future with me, his intentions with me, please. And that's wild, because I just did the Scorpio with Cancer, and the word inconsistencies came up. So there's something about inconsistency, and it doesn't feel safe. It doesn't feel grounded. And we keep going back and forth. And this could be your Scorpio might feel this way towards the connection about you. Things are always changing or changing too fast. And there's the Two of Pentacles. All right. So we have an energy of a Two of Pentacles, and we see the Tower card. We see the Judgment card, Scorpio. All right. And we see the Four of Cups. All right. So what I'm getting here for you, and I got the Nine of Swords. I am seeing that your Scorpio is feeling judged by you, or feeling like there's just so much drama or chaos here, or something's not stable here in the relationship. So don't run with the word chaos or drama. I just say those sometimes. I should ease up on those words. It just seems like that word inconsistency with the Two of Pentacles is showing through. So it seems like they're going back and forth in an energy of whether or not that this can work out, is what I'm getting in the current energy. Now, the Four of Cups is showing me that there's something about the way you're viewing the situation. Like, they may feel like they're trying to give you attention, they're trying to give you what they can, but your focus is always on what they're not doing or what they can't. Or one minute you're happy, the next minute you're not getting what you want, or you're feeling stuck in this energy of I want something my way. And it feels like they need you to be more flexible with their schedule too. And it just, there's a lot of going back and forth here, and we need to compromise. They may feel like they're trying to give you what they can, and it's not enough for you, is what I'm getting. The Nine of Swords is showing me that you've been on this road for quite some time, and there's a big part of you that is dealing with like beating yourself up or regret or something about, why do I keep doing this? Or you might say something or overreact or act a certain way. And then at nighttime, you're worried and stressed, and then you're texting and or trying to do cleanup, or you're letting your anxiety get the best of you. I don't know what kind of relationship this is, if it's brand new, but you may be letting your fears get the best of you. And then you say something to them, or you text them, and then you're like, why did I do that? Or, and it's like, this is, again, not getting in your head, not beating yourself up for something you did say or didn't say. And given Scorpio here, the Judgment card and the Tower card, they're trying to figure out what they want. The Two of Pentacles is telling me that, you both got to weigh out the pros and cons. The Two of Pentacles says this could work, but it's going to take adapting to each other and being more flexible and working together, right? There is potential for a future here. But right now I am getting the Scorpio here. They just feel like they're flowing more to being judged, or feeling like they're judging the situation. They're not sure about where it's going to go. And again, it's around the Four of Cups, where I feel like they're overwhelmed. The Four of Swords, they get overwhelmed because they can't make you happy, or they don't feel like they're giving you enough. All right, so that's what I've got for you. It's just a temporary energy. I love you guys, and I will see you guys soon. Take care.